Hey guys, Rinker Dinker here, back with another review. Today we have this extremely realistic shotgun found on Amazon that'll run you $110. What the freak? This is like the most expensive replica on Amazon, and for a good reason. I mean, the thing looks amazing. This little front piece is removable, makes it look even better. Goodness gracious, let's just hop into the review. We'll start with the front. Like I said, the orange piece is removable. It's just friction fit on there. I would put that on if you're going outside because it is extremely realistic. But other than that, nothing else up here. No front iron sight, not even a rear iron sight. But this piece of wood, it's fake wood. It's plastic, but it's really high quality plastic, so it feels really nice. And all the black parts you see are metal, which is freaking dope as heck. Again, this thing is super expensive, $110. Everything is metal. It feels really nice, shell ejecting, all that goody good. Moving on back to this mid part. Looks like there's stuff to do up here, but there's really not. This gray piece is just where you load it and where the shells come out of. And this little bolt kept falling out while I was doing my last attempt of this review. I've had to redo this about 3 times. This actually just fell out while I was talking about it, while I was in the personal opinion chapter. So that's really weird. It just goes back in, but you gotta be a little aware of that because if you're outside and you lose that, that could be a pretty big issue. I don't know if it actually affects like the action or anything like that, but that's just something you gotta watch out for. Moving on to the lever. This is a metal lever, feels super nice. To prime it, you do that. Now the spring is actually pretty strong, so I like priming it with my hands going around it like that. It's just a little faster, much easier. And especially if I don't have gloves, doing it like how you're supposed to gets really uncomfortable really fast. So I just like doing it like that. Down to the trigger. Trigger feels alright. Got a nice pop to it. Pretty crisp. And yeah, not much to say about it. It is at a really weird angle though. Moving on to the grip. Grip feels super comfortable. It's really rounded off. More fake plastic. The whole stock is fake plastic grip. And it's got some metal bits at the top. But if you hold it correctly, they really don't bother you at all. And even if you don't, they're still barely noticeable. Moving on to the stock. This stock is actually super short, but compared to the rest of the blaster, it actually works really well. I dig this thing a lot. And this whole paper bit shell holder, I made that myself. I have a video on my channel if you wanna make this for yourself. It only comes with 6 shells, which is a big bummer. That's like the biggest reason to not pick this up. But I just think it looks freaking dope as heck, no cap, for real. And it's just actually really tactical. And in the rear, I had a number of issues trying to prime this off my shoulder. Like every time I would, it would just go like that because the stock has absolutely no traction at all. It's just really slippery. So I taped a little foam pad right there, and that definitely helps. So that is it with the basic overview. Now to take it on to the range. Before we do that, I'm gonna show you how to load it. Grab your shell, push in like that. Now for the next one. Now the mag tube holds 5, comes with 6, so you put the last one into the chamber. Get it into position, and then push in really fast and load it in like that. And then for the last one, you just stick it in like that, close it, and you're ready to go. Is that high enough? Can y'all see that? Now down to my personal opinion. I absolutely love this thing. For $100, you get what you paid for. I mean, the thing that is just ridiculously crisp and super smooth. And I absolutely just love this thing. This little issue is not a big problem. I don't take this thing outside anyways, because I like keeping the orange tip on first of all, or off first of all. Only get 6 shells and it's shell ejecting. And not a lot of darts. You only get enough darts. You get like 12 suction cup ones and 12 hard tip ones. And only 6 shells, which is a really, really big con about this. It's actually one of the reasons I almost didn't get it. But in the end, I got it, and in the end, it was absolutely worth it. This thing is amazing. Not much to say. If you want to use it in battles, definitely don't pick this one up, because, again, all the issues I just talked about, this stupid thing falling out, only 6 shells. The performance is actually really good. It's shooting around 70 FPS. The range is actually pretty good, too, for an Amazon replica. It's shooting around Nerf Elite average. So, which is actually really impressive for an Amazon replica, seeing how most of them shoot around 40 FPS, and the range on most of them is absolutely doo-doo feet. But this thing is amazing. Like, it's $110, and you absolutely get what you paid for. That's gonna be it for today, guys. See you in the next one.